Today's a big day. In fact, it's a big day for not just this state, this country, but around the world. See, July 30th is World Human Trafficking Awareness Day. For the world to focus on what's happening right there beneath us, around us, that sometimes we forget. And that is millions of children, men and women, are victims of sex slavery around this world. And if we forget who they are, and we forget the education, the awareness, and the enforcement, they will stay victims. They will stay slaves for decades and years to come. We're better than that. My name is Chris Swanson. I'm your sheriff. And this day, we're making a mark. We're letting people know how you can get involved, how you can educate, what to look out for. In fact, there's links with this video and more to come. What you need to be aware of, what signs are out there, because with everything that's going on, kids are being exploited sexually in the homes more than ever before. Cybercrime is through the roof. Sextortion, pictures that are being sent to people that are boyfriends and girlfriends that are being used against them are causing mass disaster in families and communities, suicides, shame. I'd love to bring you a great message in the front, but I'm going to give that to you in the back end. And that is, if we don't take action, if we don't step in and pretend that this is real, then we are not going to do our part. And what is our part? End human trafficking. End human trafficking. This is the movement of people that are being used as sex slaves by people around us. And what we found in this community is that those people look just like those that you see every day. They don't have a title. They don't wear a name tag. They walk among us. And they target the most vulnerable, those that have been left alone, those that are on social media, those that play games in basements and bedrooms around our community and state. When I teamed up with Operation Underground Railroad 4 years ago, the international organization who goes into other countries as well as the United States to find where these people are and to rescue children, it didn't take long for me to realize, based on my international experience, that we need to do it right here in our community. And that's how GHOST was born. Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team. Oppression. Sex slavery. We've only been at it for 2.5 years, and in that 2.5 years, we've arrested 68 pedophiles. 68 people that came to our operation to have sex with kids 13, 14, and 15 years old. From all walks of life. You've seen the stories. We've done 2 rescues. Kids that have fallen through the cracks. From young, I'm talking 8, 9, 10, 11-year-olds to 17, through our schools and in juvenile courts, our Department of Health and Human Services, kids that we don't know where they are. Well, I can tell you in those 2 rescue operations, one in 18 and one in 19 and one coming up, we've identified and found over 70 kids that nobody even thought of. Now, were they sexually trafficked? No, but one was. One of those rescues, we found a 14-year-old girl who is being right where we are right now, just 2 blocks down, held in a bathroom, held captive by her adult predator. I can tell you, of those arrests and of those rescues, there are still 4 girls right now, 4 girls that are in a safe house. Not in this county, but in the state that we live in. 4 girls that are in a safe house right now because of a rescue that GHOST did. The operator saw that they were being pimped out and they were being sold for sex, and we went there as customers and we rescued them. That's another legit rescue. And of those pimps, 5 of them are in custody. See, not everybody can do everything, but we can all do something. We can all educate. We can all be aware. And you can either be a part of enforcement or support enforcement. So I got a challenge. Number 1, I want you to share this message. I want you to share it not just on your social media, but I want you to share the conversations at the dinner table, at your workplace, where you hang out with people. I want you to talk about the reality. Let us not be distracted by other things and forget about those who need us to be the voice for them. Why did I do that? Why do I do hashtag End Human Trafficking? Because this is going to start that conversation. So this is your step one. On your hand, write hashtag End Human Trafficking. Step two, selfie or a group photo or your own photo and post it to your social media. And answer the question. Answer the question on your own platform with your own picture, with your own hashtag. Why do you want to end human trafficking? Just answer it. Because what that's going to do, it's going to cause you to take action. It's going to cause you to educate the reality of what's there before us, what's in your own community. It's going to cause you to be aware everywhere you go of people, as I said, among us that are being trafficked, that are being exploited sexually. It's going to cause you to be aware of what's happening on social media, in your own kids' apps, what's happening on the video games that communicate with other predators that they don't even know. And then finally, enforcement. Ghost is unique. There's not many teams like us in the state. But I'm challenging law enforcement around this state, around the nation, to have their teeth into ending human trafficking. You may not be a big agency, but you can link up with others in order to do what we need to do. And that is to have our hands on the throat of predators that are trying to exploit our kids. By being part of the enforcement, of finding where they are, luring them out, flipping over the rocks, and hold them accountable. That's why we recognize July 30 around the world is the day to make aware that human trafficking is real. We're with it. We're on it. But we can't do it alone. Hashtag End Human Trafficking.